Yo, hey man, say man, if you're looking at your screen, we got another banger for y'all, man. Now, I took my time on this. I didn't want to pre-order it. I didn't want to do none of that. I last year did it kind of like the same way, and I basically got the same amount of views as I wanted. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Now, I did see a lot of people turning the wear and tear off, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna turn it down. I ain't really the type of dude that's just like cut corners and things like that. I ain't gonna lie, and it's still on Heisman, but with my imported team, it is gonna look a little crazy because the team is still good. I ain't gonna lie, I had to go ahead and buff everybody, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna do no crazy stuff, but we did pick a 4-star, and I am kind of going through and looking, and I'm not gonna lie, pocket passers and dual threats are my top 2 right now, but I went ahead and made a dual threat just because last year Pierre was a scrambler and I didn't really get no accuracy like that and things like that. This is my release, but it's a little fast. It's not that great, you know what I'm saying? And y'all see the rankings we're coming in with. She's already asking me the questions. I'm just answering them. I don't really think these even matter like how they used to. I don't even think they ever mattered. I'm gonna be real. I think it's just literal questions to make you know what I'm saying, feel important. But y'all see the top 10. I'm not gonna lie, this is what we had to start out with. It does fluctuate throughout the video, and also I don't know if y'all really wanted to see the moments and things like that, so I kind of just put it in. I didn't put in the whole drive, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of times where my ass was literally just cheesing, bro. Like I'm running the same plays, same formations, just because like I gotta get to where I need to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that dude. I already didn't like the moments while I'm here. Let's go ahead and talk about them. How do y'all feel about it? I don't really like the moments. I like the full games. I'm gonna be real, as soon as I seen the moments, I kind of had a, like, if y'all was on the stream and things like that, I had a crash out moment. It wasn't that fun, I'm not gonna lie. But I also, throughout, you know what I'm saying, the days of me taking my time with this, I understood the moments as well. It's not necessarily about, you know what I'm saying, it is about the scoring and things like that, but it's really about the moments. I'm over here thinking, you know, maybe if I don't get a moment, I still score it. It kind of outweighs it. But it really doesn't, you know what I'm saying? What you really want to do is go for the second moment more than the first, and you want to also score. Like, let's say you can't get the first moment, you would definitely need to score on that drive. Also, I kind of realized the math. You kind of want to go for about, you kind of want to go for about 800 to like the max per game as well when it comes to your what is it called, your score, I guess, your little film score. You definitely want to get that also as well. It's like a 5,000 total. Let's say if you want to go to, you know what I'm saying, one of them schools where it's like Penn State, LSU, Texas, Georgia, Alabama, things like that, you need a high score, and definitely in the 5,000s. You can still get the scholarships and still be in the second and things like that. As y'all see, these are my first offers as well. I liked UTSA, but we're also moving up in the ranks as well. Maryland is coming through. Go ahead and sending me out some texts, you know what I'm saying? I like Maryland, you know what I'm saying? I really do. It's just they haven't had a good team in a long time. I actually made a running back in like NCAA 13 for Maryland. I ain't gonna lie, one of the best builds I ever had in my life. I swear to God. But look at my receivers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they was like crazy. And like I said, y'all are gonna see a lot of the same plays. So I'm gonna be yapping a lot during high school. Basically just saying my knowledge of what I learned. And I will talk about because look at this. Oh my goodness. Killed that nigga. But I will talk about what I learned and try and help y'all if y'all want some, I guess, tips. This is gonna be more of tips than anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily because I see a lot of people struggling or anything like that. It's just I struggled real bad, and I don't want nobody else to really go through what I went through, bro. That shit was tragic. But I mean, you still want to score, don't get me wrong. I mean, mainly almost every drive you want to at least score or get in field goal range because they give you a plus, but they only give you plus 50 if you do that. If you get in field goal range, it's plus 10. If you score, it's plus 40. You add those together, it's 50. But if you get the second moment, it's 200 to 250. You get the first moment, I think it could be 50 to 10, something like that, or 25. I forgot what the numbers are looking like. But basically, if a play is working, just stay in that play. Figure out what you're good at, what your play style is. You feel what I'm saying? Like me personally, the plays that was really working a lot for me was drive, pivot, and I think mesh. That's really all I was running, and play action bootleg. As y'all see, I got some more offers. Not gonna lie, Arkansas and Maryland are my like two underrated schools right now. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like I want to play for these dudes, don't get me wrong, and Indiana, but I mean, if I could be somebody better, then I'm gonna be somebody better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a better school and things like that. As y'all seen, Miami turned me down, so I had to turn up, go to homecoming. I never really go out, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Went ahead and asked out the senior and things like that, and I got 50K and Road Dog activated. So that means when I go to college, it's gonna be Road Dog on silver damn near already. I ain't gonna lie, little known tip for that. Always when it says go homecoming, just say go homecoming and ask out the most popular senior. If you're a popular player, you know what I'm saying? I think it works like that. If not, it might still actually work like that. But this is one of those plays as well. Pivot. I literally just put the dude that was closer to the out on a short cross every single time, and it worked. Literally 99% of the goddamn time, I swear to God. But also, like I said, this was my own team builder that I created. I made a quarterback school. So if I was y'all, right, and y'all know like the team y'all are playing with 9 times out of 10 fucking sucks that they give you, right? So what I would go through is make your own high school or download your own high school. You don't necessarily got to make it, right? And then I would go ahead, make all my receivers good. I didn't make all of them 99s. I'm not a fucking weirdo, you know what I'm saying? But the short, like if he was a speedster, I made him fast. If he was a physical, I made him be able to catch and things like that. I ain't gonna lie, my O-line, the highest dude I had was a 94, you know what I'm saying? And he was my center, you know? Everybody else, I think I had like 87 left tackle, like a 91 right tackle, 86 left guard and things like that. It wasn't too deep, and you know what I'm saying, y'all are gonna look at it and be like, damn, this nigga's getting blocking forever, you know. And the crazy thing is that tight end I didn't even upgrade as well, but like y'all are seeing the score and things like that. I'm getting about 1,000 every time. Shout out to LSU and Tennessee for offering me, and Texas. My goodness, you already seen the goddamn thumbnail. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm not going there, or am I? Or is that just clickbait? I don't know. Y'all might just gotta watch the end of the video. But if y'all already here this far, go ahead and like and subscribe, man. We're on our way to 250. I would really appreciate it if you was part of it. If not, it's all good. Y'all gonna do it one day. I'm gonna be here for a long time consistently, with or without the success. Not even gonna lie. But like you know what I'm saying, I just ran back-to-back play actions just to get the yards, and it's not bad. Don't look at yourself and be like, look, I'm running the same plays like a weirdo, because at the end of the day, you're not doing it in college. Don't think I'm gonna do this stuff in college where I get my audibles, where I get my high routes, and it's just the same things over and over and over. But in high school, bro, go ahead and do what you gotta do, bro. Don't make yourself have a headache like me. I ain't gonna lie. What I was doing is I was running crazy plays, trying to find formations, things like that, and I was basically holding myself, you know. Also, if you're gonna quit, just go ahead and close the app. Don't press pause and click go to hub, just like me, bro. I remember I made my first dude on stream. I didn't think I had to close the app, you know what I'm saying? I just quit, and I went from a 4-star to a 3-star so fast I couldn't even see straight. Like I literally was top 25. In the nation, and I went down to like 141. It was so bad. It was actually so bad. But also, while we're here, let me know what other position y'all want to see. I kind of want to throw a linebacker in here one of these days. It doesn't have to be right now, don't get me wrong. I want to throw a linebacker though, and I also want to try a running back. But look at all these offers, man. We moved up to a 5-star. This is actually crazy. And we're moving up in the ranks so we can pick better schools. Also, another tip that I realized, if you already have an offer from that school and it's a little lower, and you know you can get a higher school, just go ahead and switch the school. You already have the offer. You feel what I'm saying? You already have the offer. But another thing that I realized as well, you could see the class right here. You know what I'm saying? LSU had a number 2 receiver, and Georgia was over here trying to make me have a position battle, as well as these teams give you better like start out. You know what I'm saying? Like I think LSU, or it might have been Georgia and Texas was really giving me the most benefits, but Georgia really had me, like, I guess they had me on a battle. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I did lock in the second string, they still got a 5-star quarterback committing as well. So 2 5-star quarterbacks committing, I'm not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? They threw me off. I didn't even throw them off, you know. But I mean, y'all can already tell by the thumbnail who I went to. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all no more. It is what it is. I like, and look at the plays. I know I keep coming back to it and things like that, but what is there really else to show y'all? You know what I'm saying? Then if it's working, why try and fix it? Why fix something that's not broken, if that makes sense, you know? But just find out what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm a middle thrower and a short thrower. You know what I'm saying? I love my drags, I love my slants, I love my ins. I kind of like my outs every now and again, so you know what I'm saying, I got those in there. But most of the time it's really just my slants, ins, and drags. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's the bread and butter right there. On defense, I haven't really found the solution. It's defense is more of a get lucky type of thing, and I hate that. It's not about the inconsistency or anything like that, but like some of those where you need a pick or you need a pass deflection or a tackle or things like that, you can't really get those even if you bait them as best as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's just something I got to get better at so I can get with y'all. But enough of the yapping. We are here on the, what is it, signing day, hat signing, whatever it's called. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of teased y'all a little bit in here. I had some fun with this. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm not even gonna lie. As you can see, I even turned the bottom off so y'all can't even see which way I'm going. I am sad and I do apologize that there is no sound, but when I was doing this, I was like, you know what, I'm just trying to get high school over with. I could talk over it and then y'all can see my live reactions and things like that. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, I almost went to Notre Dame. I almost went to Penn State too. I don't get me wrong, Notre Dame was literally my number 2. I can't even act, but we got to get it out of here. Penn State was also offering me some crazy stuff. Their O-line to defense is crazy. Texas, we're from Texas, so it just makes more sense literally to just stay where we from. You know, get it out of here. Get it out of here, man. We are going to Texas. I know what y'all are thinking. Arch Manning? Question mark? Where is he gonna go? Don't get me wrong. I started out like I had a quarterback, okay, right before this dude, because I was, you know what I'm saying, trying to practice and things like that. I also went ahead and made Headstrong my ability because I ain't trying to do none of that. But look, even Malik Murphy signed with us, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on? But let me get back to my story. I literally had a quarterback for Florida State right before this dude, because I was, you know what I'm saying, trying to practice and things like that. And Arch Manning wasn't even in college football. Like, he got drafted or something. So I'm like, all right, cool. Texas seems like the way to go. Also, I've seen a lot of people were leaving. And look how many skill points they gave me. They gave me 76. 76. That means I damn near could have maxed my nigga out off rip. But a lot of people's other ones, Arch Manning was leaving. So I'm like, you know, I could do my thing. I could really do my thing. And it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out like that. I also thought that I was going to sit here for a whole year. But I didn't. I'm not even going to lie. It is way, okay, I wouldn't say easy, but when you're already a high prospect, it is easy to get that starting job. I first came, and y'all gonna see it in the video. When I first came, it said that Arch Manning was at 4,000 coach trust. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna get the starting job till next year, because 4,000, what the hell do I look like doing 4,000 coach points and just practice alone, right? And then Malik, I was already past him. So I was supposed to get quarterback too. I just don't know why Malik even signed there, right? They go ahead and give me the coach battle. But I'm thinking in my head, you know, like I said, I'm not gonna play till season 2. But once I did this, I'm like, you know. And then after this, y'all gonna see I'm so close to getting with Arch. And then I play another game, and then I get the starting job. So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt dumb as well, because it's like, why didn't I just want to play against Texas? Don't get me wrong, but I mean, who have y'all seen play with Texas just because of Arch? Arch shouldn't make us not play there. You know what I'm saying? If anything, his ass gonna leave, stay a senior year because he can't get drafted because he on a bench, and then I end up playing him, and it's a whole storyline. It's a whole storyline like that. Or I leave, and it's like, I already am playing on the best team. Why not just go play for somebody else that actually needs a quarterback or needs a national championship? You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to be the Vince Young for this team. I kind of want to be that mobile quarterback, top tier. You know what I'm saying? Basically electric, super just known for, you know, just scoring, being him. You know what I'm saying? Vince Young and USC, because I love USC. Like, that shit is crazy, because we couldn't do shit against Vince Young. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga was a menace. But I'm just yapping this shit like that. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, if y'all made it this far, man, go ahead and like and subscribe. We're on the road to 250. We just hit 200, and I appreciate each and every single one of y'all that subscribe, that be watching the vids, that really be enjoying what I have to put out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was low-key looking at my stuff, and I don't think I have a clear-cut identity. So the fact that y'all even mess with me this much is crazy. I play Marvel Rivals. That's pretty much my most consistent thing on this channel. I also played Madden and NCAA to a certain extent last year, but my editing, I just didn't know how to edit like that. Not saying I'm the best editor now, but it's way easier. You know what I'm saying? It's way easier. And also, look at this. Lane Kiffin came to Texas as a coach. I didn't even know coaches could move. The bro was watching the screen. He was like, wait, is that Lane Kiffin? I was like, oh shit, this is Lane Kiffin, the nigga from Ole Miss, bro. And the crazy thing is, I had Ole Miss on my top 10 just because of Lane Kiffin. Actually, I'm a big Ole Miss fan, even though I love USC. That's my college. That is my college. I can't even see her neck. I similarly had a Ole Miss like love. You know what I'm saying? I found these niggas on YouTube one time, and they used to have these little documentary things. I'm like, dang, these shows kind of tough. It was like Last Chance U time too. So it's like back in what, 2018, 2017. You know what I'm saying? They had I forgot who was the receiver over there, but that nigga went to the NFL. But that mug was crazy, man. I can't even see her neck. That mug was spicy. And I think what's his name went to Ole Miss, if I'm not tripping. I want to say like Phillip Rivers, something crazy. Like, I want to say somebody went there that was at least decent enough for us to want to go there. You know what I'm saying? But it's still in the I think they still in the SEC. So I mean, if I wanted to go SEC, nigga, I'm going SEC. I'm going Bama, Texas, or wait, is Clemson in the ACC? I'm tripping. LSU, I mean LSU. That's the team I'm thinking of. But if I'm going any of those teams in the SEC, I gotta go those. But we are clucking down. I'm not gonna lie, I also was skipping through the coach things whenever they were done. I didn't think y'all wanted to actually see me fully commit to it. But yeah, we did pass Arch. This is crazy, bruh. I'm not even gonna sit here and act. This is actually crazy. Hey man, that is gonna wrap it up for this part. If y'all are new to the channel, go ahead and check out my other videos. You already know the drill, man. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.